Forex trading is brutal, very brutal. When you look at trading from afar, you will think it's an easy something. You will think trading is easy. It's actually easy to some extent, but it is not easy. You know, when you come into the Forex industry, even after mastering the basics, knowing what your, you know, what is uptrend and downtrend, market structure, trend line, support and resistance, all these things. And you also have a strategy, a system that has been proven over the time to work. After conquering all these things, mastering all these things, that is when you will now face the reality of trading, which is yourself. You will have to defeat yourself first before you become profitable in trading. That is why it is brutal. Because we have been living with ourselves all our lives. And some of us are making mistakes that we don't even know that it's a mistake. You know. But Forex will bring out those mistakes. It will show it to you and show you that you are doing this thing the wrong way in life. And for you to be a successful person, you need to change your way. That is when you now start struggling to become a better version of you. Now, this is not the situation of every trader, but it's the situation of the majority. Some people come into forex trading well organized, you know, well disciplined, but it's just few percent. Majority of us, don't have that discipline, what it takes to just come and make it in few months or a year, you know. So when we come in, it becomes too much for us to bear. The struggle of becoming a profitable trader, it becomes so painful. That is why so many people give up. When they can't bear it anymore, they will just give up. Because after all, trading is not the only business in the whole world that can make you a millionaire or billionaire. So there are other opportunities to explore. So they will just give up and try to explore other opportunities. There are opportunities that requires just your intelligence, to make you successful. So there are other ways to make money. But when it comes to trading, bro, it's difficult, very brutal. I've been in this trading journey, for 2 years now. Last month made it complete 2 years of me struggling in this industry. Until today, I'm still not profitable. I just did well. My results, was pretty good last month, last 2 months and last month, you know. Haven't ended this month to know how it will be, but it's been going very bad, you know. Currently now, I have taken about 9 trades for the month of September, about 9 trades, and in this 9 trade, I only have one win and 2 break even, I think. So you see, I still have like 6 losses, that is 6% down. You understand? So I might still be able to come out this month profitable. I may not, you know. That is depends on what the market presents to me. So in essence of all this thing, what am I saying? I'm just trying to let you guys know that it is not an easy stuff. So when the going get tough, you yourself should get tough too. If you really want to survive in this trading industry, you need to be determined to do everything that it takes to survive. What do I mean by this? When somebody is traveling to a different location, what are you going to do? You follow the road that lead to that destination. That is how you get to your destination. You cannot be going to a destination that is at the left and you follow the location that is at the right. It is not possible. You will never get to your destination. So what is the road that lead to profitable trading? It's rules. Rules. I kid you not. When you come into forex trading, I give you 3 months, no matter how dumb you are, I give you 3 to 4 months. You have learned everything about forex basics. You will know support and resistance, supply and demand, market structure, uptrend, downtrend, all these things, pips, how to place a trade, all these basic things. I give you 3 months, no matter how dumb you are, you will get it right. You know, and talk about strategy. Any strategy that you study consistently for 2 months, you will be perfect with it. Consistently every day, you know, going through the strategy, watching the videos, practicing it, back testing. Do this for consistent 2 months. You will be perfect with that strategy. Making it how many months? 5 to 6 months. Now, it's about yourself, your psychology, how to be disciplined in the chart. That is where the problem comes in. That is where you will see people spending 1 year, extra 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, just to conquer themselves. That is why you will see a trader that has spent 5 years, 6 years in this industry and still not profitable. It's because of yourself, how to control yourself, your emotions, your psychology. That is the problem. Now, how do you conquer this? For me, what helped me a lot was creating rules. And when I want to make rules, I don't just pick a pen and write 1 to 20 rules and say, I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that, I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that. At the end of the day, you will not do any one. I pick 2 to 3 rules, then focus on them for like a month, 2 months, 3 months, being perfect with that 3 rules or 2 rules, trying to maintain that rules no matter what, at all costs, no matter what. If I can maintain that 2 rules or 3 rules for complete 2 months or 3 months, then I can start adding another rule, then it will be easier for you to follow because you have been following your rules for the past 2 to 3 months and you will not be happy to break them. And even if you break them, you will call yourself to order immediately. Sometimes when you break your rule and take a trade, even if that trade go to your direction, you will feel as if something is missing in you. You will not be happy about that win, about that trade. But when you follow all your rules and lose a trade, you will see yourself very, very last, gisting with friends, talking about other things because you will come back tomorrow and do the same thing. And as long as you keep doing the same thing, there's a possibility of you coming out of that month profitable. Trust me. So how did I do it? The first rule I created for myself was my risk to reward. I told myself that no matter what, when I start building a system, no matter what, I should not go below 1:2.5 trade, and I must not go above 1:3 trade. Now, sometimes trades will give me 1:3.5, 1:3.8, 1:3.60, 1:3.70. But as long as the trade has not entered 1:4, I can take that trade. And when I take this some of this trade, that is 1 is to 3.5, 1 is to 3.8, 1 is to 3.70. Once that trade give me 1 is to 3, I might just close that trade because that is my target. That is where I'm calculating my win rate from 1 is to 3. You understand? So my risk to reward was the first rule I created. The second rule was one trade per day, whether win or lose. This is how I started building my rules. Then I have to focus on this. I focused on these rules. You know, trade with these rules for months, sticking to it. Then when I become perfect with it, when I know that yes, to obey the rules is not, it's just like 1, 2, 3 to me again. That is when I started adding other rules. Getting rid of trading on London session, trading on New York, getting rid of waking up at night and placing a trade. If it's not 12 o'clock p.m. Nigerian time, I cannot place any trade. And once it's 6 o'clock, I'm out of the chart. Adding all those rules and all of them put together is what has got me to this point today. So if you're a beginner and you're still struggling with trading, try this. Make a rule for yourself. Don't make it too much. 1 to 3 rules is what I suggest. Then focus on it. Build your system with that 3 rules. Make sure you stick to them for 2 months or 3 months. Once you can be able to do this, to stick to these 3 rules for 3 months, you are good to go. You can start adding one or two, and start building from there. So keep trying, keep pushing, don't give up. If you give up now, all the hustle, all the hard work will go to vain. Keep pushing, and I promise you, one day, all of us are going to be profitable. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.